Okay, here in round 2 we have the choice again. We will play first again. And yes, happen to have all of our colors. Excellent hand, as a matter of fact. Alright, let's open it up with a white source and pass the turn. See what we're up against. Key rune into Thunderfist. Seems okay. Ah, Tide Drinker. Seems like a worthy trade. Um, um, Here's what we do. We're going to attack with Syndic. I'm going to make him think that I don't know about the Tide Drinker lifelink, and we're going to burst the strength our Syndic. So I will admit this is kind of setting us back on the Key Rune into Thunderfist play, but at the same time we have a potential to eat his Tide Drinker. I'm pretty sure he's attacking here. It'd be interesting if he didn't. Good. So we're going to eat this guy, and we get an extortion out of it. So this is actually really good for us. Really good. Get to eat his better extort creature. Get to extort him. So an excellent turn for us. And now it's kind of cool because we can play Key Rune and extort as well, which we will be doing. So burst of strength there, pretty tricky and awesome. Next turn we get to Thunderfist and extort. That's pretty cool. Alright, Acto Strike. Not too intimidating. And he is just going to try and race us. Tiger actually a pretty good draw, believe it or not. Let me think about this. No, I think we want the Thunderfist just because it's so much more pressure. Yeah, that makes sense. He's got to deal with the Thunderfist immediately. Plus we get to extort off of it. Holy Mantle, pretty good there. Okay, so we could still get a pit fight. Oh, I guess pit fight wouldn't work. Ground assault will work. What else would work? Not the land, but getting the tiger here is actually fine. So play our tiger and we'll extort. And ideally we find an out for that Screecher. We also have Udvara Hellkite, Ruination Worm, Maze Behemoth, quite a few late game guys we can get to. Alright, he now has another extort dude. Okay. Ooh, I think we just killed him. Alright. Yeah, I think we just killed him. So we fuse this. Yeah, we fuse this plus extort, and he's dead. Perfect. This card is, well, guess what? Got a chance to show you why this card's ridiculous. So here's what we do. We do this, and we do the, let me make sure I'm doing the right one. So fuse it, yes. Everybody blocks the tiger. We pay everything, and we extort, and he's actually just dead. Because this card is ridiculously strong. And that is GG. Oh, I screwed up so bad. I screwed up so bad. Forgot to attack with the tiger for the win. Such a bad mistake. Alright. Well, punted. Hopefully I can recover from it. Why did I not attack with the tiger? Why would I do such a thing? Alright. Well, horrible punt. Let's see what I can do. Horrible, horrible punt. Man, they gave me the out too, and I just really screwed it up. I was doing so good too, man. I was doing amazing. I was just juking and jiving, and then all goes away at the single misclick. All goes away in the blink of an eye. And let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and then we died 1,000 lashes. Okay, horrible, horrible, horrible mistake. Let's see if I can redeem myself or if I'm doomed to not show this draft video. So let's see. I guess all those guys were monocolor, weren't they? Yeah, all those guys were monocolor. Maybe this card's actually reasonable against him. He had a Syndicate Enforcer. He had a Basilica Screecher. No, he had the Tide Drinker. All right, that alone. Let's not do it. Let's just keep it the same. Still would like to play first. And yeah, we can keep this. Very disappointed in myself. Trying to remain calm and focused. Hmm. Huh. What do I want to do here? Croconura or Transguild Promenade? Let's do the Croconura. Stops the attack, maybe draws a little bit of fire. That's kind of cool, I guess. Well, we don't want to do the Guild Gate. It's better to actually do the Promenade just because fixes us a little bit better. All right. Well, and it's harder to play the Transguild Promenade as well. Alright, well, we're going to have to just take as much advantage of this as possible. Legionnaire is actually kind of cool. Tiger maybe makes better use of the mana. No, it's Legionnaire. Makes more sense. Get to evolve. Got his white source. And Kingpin's Pet. Not a big deal. Now he can't regen, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to be doing some big old damage here, or trying to. Alright, so Nav Squad. Evolve again and get in for 5. Alright, he has to do the trade, which we're happy to do. Does keep us off Battalion, but Nav Squad Commandos is perfectly fine as a 3/5 attacker. Still is off Holy Mantle mana. If I get just a couple more mana, I can do some really cool stuff. Just for the armed and dangerous aspect. But now we're just going to swing with both and play a Centaur healer. Yeah, that seems to be a good plan. Could have giant growth there. Maybe that would have made more sense. I'm not sure. Dead Reveler, also not a big deal, especially based on our hand. He has to do a bad block here. We're going to giant growth our way out of it and proceed to probably win this game. I could have won. Could have won. The play would have been to dangerous this thing, attack with everything, and then giant growth. So this is the second time I've played this card wrong. Don't know what is wrong with me. I mean, we still get huge value, which is nice, but I would have preferred to have killed him, as you might imagine. Alright, well, he's seated anyway, so I guess it didn't matter, but second time I've played this card wrong. And but at least you get to see how strong it could have been had I played it correctly. Had I killed him game 1 with it. Had I used it to kill him in game 2 there. He does have a lot of monocolor guys. I'm more and more tempted to bring this in, but I'm trying to think what I take out. And I'm not exactly sure. I like everything in here. I do want to try Offer the Guilds. Might not be necessary because his guys are bigger. Let's not do it. I guess we've already seen a couple multicolor, even though he has played a lot of monocolor. We've got the tricks that I'd probably rather have than this anyway. So let's try game 3. See if he's playing or drawing. He is playing first, and yeah, we can keep this hand. Got our mana. Got a 1-drop. No mull. He did play first, right? For sure. Yes. Okay. At least we have some early pressure on him. That's good news. No 2-drop. That was a good draw. Not the best, but we've got a turn progression now. We were going to need land. And we can trade that all day. Oh, that's kind of cool. This would be an awesome opportunity for us to play Giant Growth. I really hope he blocks here. He's debating it, curiously. Okay. Follow up Centaur Healer. Gain a little life and pass. Okay. Syndicate. Didn't get to extort. Still thoroughly winning this race. He is getting himself well set up, but not. He might try and trade with the Centaur Healer, in which case we're still perfectly fine. Get to develop our board even more. Okay, so this is actually pretty good for us. Now we get to Giant Growth and play a Wojek Halberdier, which puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the board. Potentially motivating him to keep back the Kingpin's Pet, but we'll see. Tithe Drinker Extort. Still getting in there. Land off the top would be nice. Nav Squad, not the best. Alright, so we get in with everything. Alright, he is making the trade, curiously. It's a pretty acceptable trade. And we get to play the Krakenura too. Guess I could play the Cluestone, set me up for a Wolf Rider, but no, let's just get out the Krakenura. Staves off his attack, gives us another attacker for Battalion here. Midnight Recovery. Okay, still doesn't get to attack though. Got back his Syndicate Enforcer. Land me. No land. Alright. I guess we're playing the Key Rune. No blocks. Just a land away from playing some relevance here. Oh, another Tide Drinker. Wow. And you can play Syndicate Enforcer as well. Is that correct? Dead Reveler. Okay. Alright. Still doesn't quite have an attack on us. See if we get a land here, and we do indeed. Okay. So now we can play the Wolf Rider. Still get in with our 2 guys, which I'm happy to do. We have much more action than him. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so here's what we do. Attack here. He's got to do some trading, I presume. He is indeed. And then we drop our Wolf Rider. Could also drop the Nav Squad Commando, but Wolf Rider is just better. Okay. Enforcer. Still have a good attack on this fellow. He can't even double block to kill the Wolf Rider, which is interesting. Tiger here's fine. Alright, so we're going to be doing Nav Squad this turn, which means we just swing Healer, Wolf Rider. More evolution. Got quite the army now. Mastiff doesn't do anything. Okay, so look like we're pretty close to wrapping this up here. Well, we play the Behemoth, then we have a Trampler too. Otherwise, we attack with the Key Rune. No, I think we just do the Behemoth. And I don't think we can swing everything, but maybe we can. Yeah, we might just want to swing everything here. Yeah, especially with the Trample. Yeah, let's just get in there. I don't think he can bring this one back. Let me think. Because this guy's Get Battalion 2. This thing has Trample, which means he can't take... If he takes... Yeah, I think he has to actually block here, believe it or not. Because this has Trample, too. Because he doesn't... He needs to absorb all the damage from that. So I don't think that he can... Okay, he's just going to lose his crew. Guess he's not dead. But then he has to attack with Kingpin's Pet, which means he needs 2... He has to attack with Kingpin's Pet, get back one of his creatures, and then... Oh, wow. Still, I don't think it's enough. Wow, screen is freaking out here. Guess I could have thought about it a little while longer, but he gets in for 4, he gets back a Tithe Drinker, he's still dead. We have 5 attackers, he's at. Not enough life. Well, I guess I should have thought about it a little bit. Should have thought about it a little bit longer. Because he does actually have a Vigilance attacker now. He can't take damage from any of our guys, though. He is dead. He is just dead. Alright. Activate. And got the match. So, despite the huge punt, game 1, game-ending punt, as a matter of fact, managed to seal up games 2 and 3. So, I'm pretty happy about that. Didn't freak out too bad. Tried to keep cool. He missed his land drops game 2, which helped a lot. Game 3 just worked out for us. Saw some more value than he did. All right, see you in the finals.